Hello, Sagittarius. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of April. Sagittarius, I'm excited to be back. It seems like it's been forever. I didn't get a chance to do the mid-month readings for March, but I did the general reading, of course. And I want to thank you guys for your support. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. For those of you who are brand new to my YouTube channel, welcome. And I hope you enjoy. Sagittarius, I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading. I laid the foundation of your spread to get your overall energy flowing and to better connect with you. Okay? Before we get started, I want to just put this out there, put this up front. This is a very general reading. It is going to resonate with some of you, but it's not going to resonate with everybody. It's always best to get it's always better to get personal, private readings, okay? I get to focus on you and your situation alone, not the masses. This is for the masses, okay? Number 2, I read very intuitively. I know that many of you know the cards. You know, a lot of people read for themselves. So you know the cards, and I really don't want to get into the back and forth of what the meanings are. I know the meanings of the cards, but I read intuitively. That's me. That's how I do it. I don't go strictly by the book, okay, with how tarot is taught. I use a lot of my intuition, all right? Okay, now let's get started. Okay, this first row going across represents the general portion of your reading, and it can entail anything: your health, wealth, finances, family, your personal life, just about anything, job. This can be this is your relationships and love. This can mean any kind of relationship. And this is your career and finances. Okay. Just picking up the energy here and glancing down. Sagittarius, it feels like you're on the go. Okay, for the month of April, it feels like you're going to be on the go with some things. It feels like there's going to be like an increase in energy, like an increase in energy, getting things done, wanting to get wishes fulfilled, wanting to get things fulfilled in your life, just kind of being on the go. That's what this feels like. Feels like you're going to be, on the go, like your spirit is going to be uplifted. Spring is here. That's what it feels like, like an upsurge of energy, on the go. But we'll see how that plays out in the reading. You have here the 6 of Swords in the upright position. 6 of Wands in the upright position. Ace of Cups in the upright position. 9 of Wands, upright position. King of Swords, upright position. The Empress card, upright position. Ace of Wands, upright position. Sagittarius, the general portion of your reading, just glancing down at it, it kind of tells like a straightforward story, and it's going to mean different things for different people, okay? It's showing me that you or somebody around you, and because this is a general reading, your energy can mirror someone else's and vice versa, someone close around you. Okay, but I'm going to read this as you. You're moving away from turbulent, something turbulent in your life, something that's not, something that was rough and rocky that you went through, or that you still may be going through, and making some moves to get away from it. Okay, you're moving away from, rough waters into stiller, calm waters. And you're moving on in victory. You're gonna get some recognition with something for your movements. You're gonna get some sort of victory because you're moving away from something that no longer serves you, something that's no longer good for you. And because you make this move, because you start going with the flow of what you know you need to do. That's a rhyme. Going with the flow of what you know. Okay. You start, you set yourself in motion, okay? You will be getting some sort of offer. Opportunities open up for you. An opportunity for a new beginning. And it's usually, with the Ace of Cups, it's usually something that entails love. Now, the Ace of Cups can mean, it doesn't always mean like the start of a brand new relationship. And for some of you, this may very well be the start of a brand new relationship. But it can mean a baby. It can mean something brand new coming into your life in general, that stirs your emotions, that makes you feel good about whatever it is that's being offered to you. But it's usually dealing with love. It's usually dealing with something very sentimental and personal to you. Okay, so moving away from rough waters, getting a victory because you move away, and doors of opportunity for you to have new love or something that makes you feel really good open up. Okay, that makes sense. But I'm feeling and seeing something a little bit different here. This feels like two people, okay, or two situations. Because not only the energy that I'm picking up, okay, because this is air sign energy. This is air sign energy, fire sign energy, okay? So they're like two energies. Making movements at the same time and going toward the same direction. The Six of Swords is going this way and the Six of Wands is going that way. So it's like they're coming together like this. And they're literally facing each other. Sort of facing each other. For me, this feels like a collide is going to take place in some regard. A collide of energy, a collide of thoughts, a collide of passions, a merging together of two opposing ideas or two opposing actions. But what happens when they come together? Does someone in your life need to make a move towards you and you need to make a move towards them and meet in the middle and the two of you find love? Is that what this is about? Love begins when both of you make movements? Because this is sort of what it feels like to me. This air sign person, or it could just be someone exhibiting air sign qualities, or just someone else in general. Doesn't necessarily have to be air sign. But this person, is thinking, trying to find balance, trying to get through something that they think is bad, or that they feel is bad, or they've actually experienced that is not good, something that may have affected their health, something that may have affected their home life, or whatever, however it affected them mentally. So they have to get away. They have to get away. Something's taking a toll on this person mentally. This could be you or somebody around you. This also feels like for somebody that this person is moving towards you because they need your help in some way. For somebody, this person, this Six of Swords person, needs some sort of aid and assistance on the other side once they get to the other side of wherever it is they need to go toward their destination. And this feels like you have to come out of, I don't want to say hiding, but it feels like you have to stop what you're doing, or you will feel compelled to stop what you're doing, to stop, to pause, and to recognize what's going on in this situation or with this person, to maybe aid them in some way, lift them up in some way, make an offer to them, show them something, motivate them in some way so that they can be uplifted, so that opportunities can open up for them. Maybe this person is coming to show you the same thing. But it doesn't totally feel like love. For some people, it's going to be love. You know, two coming together, you know, or you making a move toward things that you love, towards the opportunities opening up. And it feels like aid and assistance for somebody else. Like I said, this is going to mean different things for different people. This can be in your personal life. This can be in your career, in your in your career, in your love life. With family, it's going to mean different things for different people. For some of you, this situation may involve a Leo. And I say that because I see Leo over here. And Leo had this card in the beginning of their reading. It was over here on Leo's side. The first card came up was Leo. Was for Leo, and it was the Six of Wands. Are you coming to aid a Leo in some way? Or are you going towards a Leo in some way for some help, for some aid and assistance on the other side of this journey that you're moving away from? That may be someone. Are you moving towards a Leo for love, for happiness, for new beginnings? That story may be for somebody else. But I'm picking up Leo here. You may want to go check out Leo's video if you want to, and see how that see if it resonates for you, or you may have Leo in your chart somewhere. And it feels like, for somebody, this feels like Leo, because in Leo's reading, I mentioned the apprehension that Leo was feeling, okay? Like feeling proud, feeling strong, getting recognition, you know, getting the backing of the community, of people around, support of other people, in victory. But with Leo, there was some apprehension. I mentioned that, a little apprehension coming out of the gate, coming around the corner, needing to accomplish something while on their journey. Is a Leo feeling, or could be feeling, some sort of apprehension about maybe something on your side, you needing to move towards them in some way or whatever? Apprehension about taking something on, doing something with you, making some sort of offer to you, or you making an offer to them. And they're like, this looks really good. This looks really good. I'm excited. I want to do this. I want to move forward with it. But I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite certain. I'm not 100% certain. Or are you feeling this way because someone is coming towards you? It's going to mean different things for different people, but these are like energies that I'm picking up. You know, my intuition, there's something. In other words, it's not as cut and dry as the cards are laying out and that it's seeming. It's just not. There's something going on here with these two cards right here. And they're good cards. This is a good card, getting out of turbulent times, moving into better, you know, moving on to something better for you. You may be getting away with, you know, you by yourself, you with some friends, you and family, riding off into victory, getting the recognition, exploring, you know, getting backing from people, and doors opening. Something that you will love, but it's not that cut and dry for me. Now over here in the love section, and we're going to clarify some things here to see what's going on, dig a little deeper. Nine of Wands and the King of Swords. And this is a very interesting combination here in the love portion. Nine of Wands is someone who's going through a rough battle, okay? They're battle weary. They're going through a rough battle. They've endured some challenges. And this is you enduring, you know, this is fire sign energy. And this is also a Leo. There's you've gone through some rough times in some sort of relationship. Or maybe a Leo, or you could have Leo in your chart. I'm strongly picking up Leo in this reading. You're on the defensive. You or maybe somebody around you is on the defensive. Somebody wants the truth. King of Swords is here. You may be involved with the King of Swords in some way. This may be some sort of partner for you in some way, in some relationship. This person is bringing the truth. This person wants the truth. This person is like an upright person, someone truthful and honest. Someone very analytical and it has a good judge of character, very analytical, very serious kind of person. Are you defensive because this person will be telling you the truth or has been telling you the truth, and it's like, or you want the truth from them, they're bringing the truth, you want the truth, they're telling you the truth, and it kind of puts you on the defensive? This person wants you to let your guard down in some way. Will some sort of truth come out about this situation up here? Because you have air sign, fire sign, air sign. Will the two of you come out of this moment of travel, of voyage, of victory, getting away from some sort of a situation that is no longer serving you? King of Swords, getting off the boat. Now the moment of truth is here. You're coming down off of the horse that you've been riding on for victory, you know, getting the recognition. You're coming down, you're stepping down off the horse, and now the two of you are standing here together, have to face each other, have to deal with something. What does it mean? Is this a moment where the two of you stop and dock and tie the horse up, and then the two of you start coming together talking about some things, but there's still apprehension here, there's still defensiveness here? Will this story spill over? Is this a continuation of what's going on over here? Because this is general. Career and finances. We'll clarify some things. Career and finances. The Empress and the Wands. The Empress and the Ace of Wands. Your energy again. And the Empress usually comes in, this can be a Libra, or it can be a Taurus. It usually comes in as one of the two of those. Air sign, air sign, air sign. Are you dealing with the Libra in particular? Does the story read exactly the way we read a book? Reading across, and it's spilling over onto this side? Are you with a Libra, and the two of you are coming together to discuss some things? You know, you're stopping your movement, exploring the options of something that can make you happy, something that's good, something that's promising. You're over here talking about it and discussing it, and you're going to move forward with plans to create, birth some new ideas, birth new projects, give birth to something. Is someone having a child? Because there's a child here in this particular Empress card. And you remember when I told you the Ace of Cups can also be like childbirth? Bright new beginning, new passionate start. Here with the Ace of Wands, new start of something love, new start of something passionate, brand new. Or is this the birth of a project pertaining to business? Because still this is about business. But of course, when you have a child, when you have a baby, it does affect your finances. And because the two of you could be, you know, you and somebody could be going through this, yes, it will affect your finances and how you work things out. This brand new start coming in, and you may have to do some things a bit different. When it comes to business, and I'll just read for business right now and not put the whole story together, although it's reading out to me this way. You may be, and this is what I'm feeling, in the month of April, some of you have careers or jobs. Some of you are business owners, okay? But there will be the birth of something coming. Brand new ideas, brand new projects. You giving birth to something, you making something grow. You using your magic touch, your nurturing, your natural nurturing abilities to nurture others, or to nurture a project, to nurture this brand new thing that you're starting. And for many of you, this feels like business, something where you are at the very forefront, at the very center, the center of attention, the center of the creation. Because wand energy, fire sign energy, is also very, very creative. It's an active energy. It is about doing something, actively doing something, and it's spirits, creation. And then you have creation here with the Empress. Some of you are really good with children. Some of you, your profession, your expertise has to do with children, has to do with birthing something. Nurturing, very, very nurturing abilities. Some of you are good with gardening and working with herbs, things of that nature, flower shops, something pertaining to flowers, herbs, growing these things. Some of you will be either maybe starting this as a business, or thinking about starting this as a business, or you may be doing this in April because, you know, spring is here and you want to plant some things. You want to get some things off the ground. It's going to mean different things for different people. Somebody's interested in creating candles. Doing something with candles is maybe a business or a hobby. Somebody's thinking about doing something with candles and aromatherapy in some way. Or maybe even like candle magic or something like that. Divining candles or something. Somebody may be into earth magic or something. Not everybody, but it's very real. And, you know, I have different viewers. Different people watch. So it's going to mean different things for different people. Some of you are interested in like, I'm picking up preschool for somebody, like nursery, preschool, daycare center. I can see somebody in like a daycare center with a lot of children around, and you are like, somebody's really good with art. So somebody's a teacher. Somebody's a teacher, and they're like an art teacher, and you're really good with art. Or you teach little children and you happen to be good with art. You may not be an art teacher, but you're using your artistic ability in a class. You're sitting in front of these kids and demonstrating some art or something. This is what I'm picking up for somebody. Somebody's good with art, but art is not what you lead with in your profession. It is something that you you do, hey, I want to be a teacher. I always wanted to be a teacher. I'm hearing this conversation. I always wanted to be a teacher and to work with children and do something with children. I'm hearing this. I prefer working with small children. I don't want to work with very big children. I like little small children, elementary school age children. I love being around them. Just the joy and laughter of children make me feel good. It brightens my day. And I kid you not, I heard that. Something like to that effect. Okay. And it drives your passion. It drives your passion. Your creative abilities. And the creative part is something you may want to incorporate with your teachings. And for those of you who I'm tapping into right now, who have this, if you haven't thought of adding your creativity into your teaching profession, you may want to do that. You may want to consider it, because it can bring out the artistic ability in some child. You sharing that. And I know I'm getting very specific, but somebody, spent time going to school, getting, early childhood education, teaching, you got your degrees and so forth, and you're coming at it from a very, linear perspective where you're thinking a lot, pardon me, using the left side of your brain a lot in teaching. But definitely start tapping into the creative side of yourself, the right side of your brain, and incorporate this. Incorporate your artistic ability, maybe even like poetry, something with words, or something with your hands. Something with writing as well, paintbrushes, writing, singing, poetry. Somebody's good with like poetry or something. And I'm picking this up very strong. Someone may also be working with a Virgo, doing something with a Virgo, artistic or like earth magic or something with a Virgo. Virgo, I think, had, if I'm not mistaken, had the Empress in the same spot over here. I think Virgo had both. Virgo had, I think, the Empress right here in their reading. So you might want to check out Virgo's reading video as well. And Virgo had it right here. So someone may be working with a Virgo, planning to do something with a Virgo. And it's interesting. Go check out their chart. It may their video. It may resonate with you in some way, Sagittarius. Okay. Now let's dig a little deeper. I want to see what the Six of Swords is moving away from. Let's see. Why is the Six of Swords moving away? I just want to give this a little shuffle real quick. Get the energy flowing. Okay, Spirit. What is the Six of Swords moving away from? What is the Six of Swords moving away from? What is the Six of Swords moving away from? You guys are hearing the you guys are hearing the nature behind me with the birds and everything. Okay, you got quiet or silence, secret, quiet silence. There's something, Spirit, give me one more for Six of Swords. They're trying to get away from some sort of secret. There's something secretive about their movement. Maybe they need to get away in silence. They need to be secret about the movement. One more for Six of Swords. Maybe the Six of Swords person can't tell anybody about their movement, about what they're getting away from. Road closed. Road closed. The Six of Swords, the Six of Sword person has something that they can't fully share. Okay, it's like this person needs to silently get away from something and maybe close the door behind them, close this road behind them, put like the past behind them about something that they're not divulging all of the information to or can't do it. This person may feel like their road ahead is closed, but they need to take a chance anyway. Something secretive is going on in their life. Something that they can't tell the whole story about. And I feel like this may also be a message to me to just leave this part alone. Don't ask any more about this. Just stop. Okay, stop, Summer. Shh. Don't dig any deeper, because the information is not supposed to be totally revealed at this moment. Stop. Road closed. Just let it be. Let this situation unfold the way that it's supposed to. And maybe for some of you, this may be a message, for me to not go and dig any deeper on this topic, this particular thing here. And for you, Sagittarius, it may be for you not to dig so deep into it, but to kind of maybe trust your instinct, because there is defensiveness here. You remember when I was saying, what's going on with this, with the two coming together, with the two colliding, a bit of, apprehension here, a bit of ambivalence here. Like the guard is kind of up, and it's up here too. So this might be, you may be feeling like, hold on, wait a minute. Should I trust this? Your guard goes up. You've been burnt before in a situation, trying to help somebody or in a relationship. So your guard is up. You've been through a lot already. Maybe you want the truth about the situation, but this thing here can't be totally revealed. Not just yet. You got to kind of trust which way it goes. Let it unfold naturally. There's something this person doesn't want to divulge the total truth to, or can't at this moment. But you may be compelled to push for the truth on this before you come totally out of the bushes over here. This particular Six of Wands is kind of creeping around the bushes, and I mentioned this with Leo. Before an offer is made. This can be pertaining to business, your personal life, your romantic life, in some sort of relationship with family, with friends. It's going to mean different things for different people. Interesting. Very interesting. Wow. Okay. I want to take a look at the Nine of Wands and the King of Wands. King of Swords. Hold on a second. And of course I have all the cards upside down. Hold on a second. Let me give this a quick shuffle and then I'll ask. I said it, I called it. This situation is not as straightforward as it appears for me. Okay, Spirit, tell me a little bit more about the Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Spirit, why is the King of Swords? I'm going to tell you what I see in just a minute. Give me two, since we're going with 2, 2, and 2. 2 and 2. Give me 2 for the King of Swords. That's 1. Two. With the Nine of Wands, you have Cat and Allure. Cat and the Rose. This is self-centered and allure. With the King of Swords, you have the Key and the Cross. And it's telling me a bit more about the King of Swords. The Nine of Wands, and I feel like this is you. I feel like you're on guard, Sagittarius, because you need to be, it's like you need to protect your heart. You need to be sort of selfish about your investment in this relationship, about your mate or business partner, or whatever this partner means, whatever this partnership is. Be sort of selfish with this friendship, whatever this is. Self-centered. You're protecting your heart. You're protecting how you feel. You're being selfish, and you feel like you need to be. You're also being, you're on guard because you're also being like a little jealous. Jealous of maybe something that's going on with your significant other, or within a partnership, friendship, business partnership, family member, whatever this is. Because this can be any kind of relationship. It's not just like romance or whatever. It means different things for different people. Sort of jealous, sort of watchful. You don't want anyone to cross you in your love life or in your partnership, whatever the partnership is, whatever this thing is that is near and dear to you. You don't want anybody to cross those boundaries. You don't want anybody to intrude on it, because you're willing to put up a fight for it. There's some jealousy here, some envy for somebody, maybe even a little insecurity about, you know, what's going on with the partner or whatever. And you may be justified for feeling the way that you feel, especially with this thing here. If this is a part of a relationship and all of the information is not coming out, so you may have your guard up. You may have said, you know what? You want me to trust you, but you can't tell the truth. You cannot tell me the whole truth about this situation. I've been burnt before. I've been burnt in past relationships, and this is something I'm hearing. Why should I trust you if you can't tell me the whole thing? You telling me that, you know, that you're closing a door behind you. You're telling me not to look at your past. You're telling me that the situation I'm asking for is off limit. You don't want me to dig any deeper and find out what it is you're moving away from. And why are you coming over here towards me if, you know, you can't tell me the whole truth? This is a conversation I'm hearing. You're not ready for this. If you can't tell me the truth, you're telling me to be quiet and not ask a lot of questions. But you're coming over here to my side. And I'm supposed to trust that you love me, that you want something brand new with me? Come on. This is kind of what I'm hearing. The cat is here. You may be tipping around trying to dig a little deeper, wanting, maybe even asking questions. You know, you may be asking, going to other people, trying to dig a little deeper, just kind of, you know, easing around like a cat does. When nobody's really paying attention, kind of being quiet about your movements. Because you're not, you know, you don't want to put up with anybody's nonsense. You don't want somebody bringing a bunch of baggage towards you. And this mess is not going to be for everybody, but it is for somebody. You don't want somebody bringing a bunch of baggage towards you. They've got family, they've got kids. You know, they've got some other children around, you know. There's something that they're not telling you. They don't want to divulge all of the information about. If this is indeed a continued story with your, you know, your personal life, your love life, in a relationship or some sort of partnership. They're bringing a lot of stuff with them because they're not on this boat alone. And this may be a conversation that you, like I said, you know, if this person got off the boat, you got off the horse, you parked the horse, tied it up, you know, he or she docked the boat, and now you're standing next to each other talking about it. This person is making promises with the key, telling the truth, bringing the truth, you know, key of knowledge, key of life, truth with the key. This person is very honest about the way that they feel. They're honest about their intentions. But they're bringing heavy burdens with them. Somebody's got burdens with the cross. There may also be, although the truth is coming out, this person will be divulging a truth to you in April, or even may spill over into May. There's a bit of pessimism here too. They may not totally feel confident in whatever it is they're telling you, or confident that you will accept, you know, them as they are. You will accept the situation. with this truth comes burdens. Do you accept it? Do you understand it? Do you, try and work with it? Are you willing to take on the burdens of a situation? Someone else's situation? Or this may even be you. You may be mirroring the energy of the other person, and maybe the story may be flipped around. It doesn't necessarily mean something bad with this, but the cross is like carrying heavy burdens. The cross in front of the key. Maybe this person, for some of you, this person is like religious, has a strong faith of some kind. And you're trying to determine whether you want to be with someone very religious, you want to be with this religious person, or this person who has a strong faith. Their truth is they may have converted into some sort of religion that you may not see eye to eye with, or they feel like you won't be totally accept them for their faith, for their belief system. Maybe even for their sins, maybe some sort of sins that they feel that they have, the truth about their sins or something that they need to kind of get away from, and they feel like you won't totally accept it. And this person may be coming to answer these questions that you have over here. It's like quiet, roads blocked, roads closed. Now the truth is coming out. This person is ready to talk and express themselves. Or will be in April, maybe even going over into May. 5 of Swords at the bottom of this. Underlying energy. King of Wands at the bottom. Underlying energy. 8 of Cups at the bottom. Underlying energy. This is interesting. 5 of Swords at the bottom of this. This apprehension that you're feeling, Sagittarius, for somebody needs to be aware, or maybe you do need to tread lightly here with the 6 of Wands. And this could be, this is, remember when I was saying about Leo and how Leo was feeling? You may need to tread a little lightly too, and look out for whatever this situation is that's coming towards you. Because with this, with this situation may come the energy, this person or somebody around them, or whatever the situation is they're moving away from them, may try to achieve a goal pertaining to you or a situation by any means necessary. Maybe trying to win something by any means necessary. Achieve something with this situation with you by any means necessary. This person may bring some pettiness. And they may be bringing baggage that you may get caught up in, because it starts with them. Or this can be you that may need to empty baggage, okay, before you go into a relationship. You may need to be honest about a situation that you're in, and it may not be just the other person. This might be you. This may be something that you're trying to deal with. You're not ready to talk about a situation. You're not ready to be 100% honest with yourself about something that you need to leave behind before you move forward. And you may be trying to get away from it without dealing with it totally. Or you may be trying to get away from a situation by any means necessary without telling the others the full truth. Somebody's not taking accountability. This is kind of like almost like a narcissistic energy here. It's like an underlying energy here. 5 of Swords. This person wants to win something at all costs and, beat the other person out of a situation, or, it's not a healthy energy here. This person may feel like they're winning or they're getting over in some way. And they don't mind hurting other people in the process. It doesn't, they may not even be doing it intentionally. They just may be, they're just kind of wired that way, of not taking accountability of their own actions and how they hurt people around them, because in their mind they have to get through what they're getting through, or they need to, they're thinking about themselves. Interesting. And that's an underlying energy here. So be aware of this. Be aware of somebody around you like this in April, or be aware that this may be something that you're doing and you're conscious or unconscious of it, because you want to be careful. If you want change in your life, Sagittarius, then accountability is definitely something that we all have to take when we want change, when we want to accomplish something, when we want to get what we want. We have to take inventory of the things that we do and how we get to where we are. Take inventory of them. See what needs to be changed, what we need to work on for ourselves, what we need to do with ourselves, so that we won't be unloading our baggage onto someone else or a situation and messing up something good that could be coming towards us because we haven't unloaded. Does that make sense, Sagittarius? And that message could be you or somebody that's around you. It just depends on, which way it's going. Over here, there's the King of Wands here. We've got 2 kings and a battle in between here. Somebody's jealous. It's going to mean different things for different people. Somebody's jealous. They're jealous because they have affection, love and affection, feel romantic towards someone. This can be a same-sex relationship. Here, there's 2 kings and the nine of Wands. It can be, the same-sex relationship with the woman, with women or with men or whatever. It can be a combination of the 2 men and women involved in like same-sex or whatever. It can be one person that has 2 men, can be a woman or a man or whatever, has 2 men in their lives. And it may be something that you have to deal with in the month of April, Sagittarius. You may be, This feels, for somebody, feels like a third party relationship. This can be two men here. This is a very, like a masculine energy here. Three men here. Interesting. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. It'll be interesting to hear some stories and hear what's going on with you guys. How this resonates with you, if it resonates at all. Okay. King of Wands at the bottom. Who else got King of Wands at the bottom? Interesting. I want to shuffle this a little bit before I ask. Who else got somebody else got King of Wands at the bottom there. Okay. Oh, I didn't talk about the Eight of Cups. Look at this. Eight of Cups. What is this girl doing? She's dealing with books here. She's reading. She's studying. Books, school, teaching, working with young people, like I was saying. The Eight of Cups is also walking away from a situation, and I'm picking up the energy from what I'm getting here from the readings, and not just go strictly by the book. There's like studying or continued studies, or needing to, it may be continued studies, maybe taking a brief pause for whatever it is you're doing and saying, hold on, wait a minute, this is something that I want to get into, something that I want to research. This can be research for somebody. Stepping away a little bit, doing a little research, putting this on the shelf, coming back to it, because you need to dig a little bit deeper, get some more research about what this is you want to embark on. Maybe you're thinking about going back to school and, furthering your education in something to obtain this, whatever this is. Okay, I like it though. Nice. Okay, Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius for April? And I know these videos are long, but I want to make this extra special because I did not do the mid-month March. Spirit, what action steps should Sagittarius make in April? Give it a quick shuffle here. Gratitude. You've got Shaman and Gratitude. Shaman and Gratitude. Shaman and Gratitude. Ancient Healing and Wisdom, Gratitude. For many of you, for some of you, well, I won't say many, but some of you, like I was saying somebody's into earth magic, or they have healing abilities. This is definitely over here with career belief systems. There's some healing abilities that you have, that you need to tap into the healing side of you and focus on that. Focus on giving healing. Focus on maybe even getting some healing that you need in a natural sense. With alternative medicine, somebody may need that. Someone may need some alternative medicine, or some to seek some healing from a shaman if you don't have these abilities yourself. But definitely become more in tune with nature, especially this spring. Maybe even do some studying, do some research on this, if this is something that somebody's interested in. Natural healing with herbs, with plants, with foods. The magical side of yourself, your intuition, maybe even your psychic ability, mediumship. If that's something that you have been interested in, maybe get some more, do some research about it. Find someone who can aid you in your process and your learning abilities. Some of you may need to, you're in the beginning stages and maybe going through some sort of elevation in, you know, whatever your magic modality is. Some of you may be, you know, becoming this, like really tapping, going heavily into whatever you study or whatever you believe or whatever you practice. And take a moment to be grateful and to give thanks, to be sort of humble about whatever this is that whatever your natural abilities are. Kind of be gracious with it, kind of be humble with it. You know, come embrace it with humility. This is what I'm feeling from this. Be humble about whatever this is you learn, whatever this is you practice, whatever this is you may be teaching others. Don't take it for granted. This is what I'm feeling. Say thank you. Experience the joy of acknowledging others. Be very gracious. Use a lot of humility within this month. Don't let arrogance get the best of you, or your ego steer you towards arrogance, you know? I like it. I like it because it's a very grounding message. It is a very humbling spiritual message, because when it comes to spirituality, that is something we all must do. Remain humble, you know. Humble where we get our gifts. Humble with how we are blessed. Because so many of us have blessings and we take things for granted. And we don't, you know, give thanks to those who have helped us, to our earth angels and to our ancestors and God, if you know, whatever you believe. And sometimes we have to do that. We have to acknowledge these things and say thank you. Thank you for these blessings. Thank you for the many wonderful gifts that I have that I sometimes may overlook, you know. Sometimes we have to thank our ancestors. Stop and thank our ancestors. Thank you. Interesting. Yeah. For some of you, this might be the person that you're in a relationship with, in some sort of relationship or some sort of partnership with. This person may be a shaman, and these cards match. This may be the person that you're with. And you may need to talk about some things in your relationship. Or you may want to maybe even get some natural healing going on within your relationship. Do something out of nature together. Get some healing going on. There may be something about this that needs healing within your relationship. If this person isn't necessarily a shaman, but religious person, you and this person may need to talk about some things, talk about religion. Discuss what role it plays in your relationship, your belief systems, what you believe, what you practice. See where it fits within this relationship and how you can move forward. Maybe the two of you need to be on the same page about something pertaining to the relationship and religion, your belief systems, that may be up for discussion this month. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, this is all that I have for right now. I will be back in the middle of April with the mid-month readings, okay? So Sagittarius, I know this reading doesn't resonate with everybody, but it will resonate with a few of you maybe. But if there's something that, if you like this reading and you want one for yourself, because they're always much better when you do them one-on-one personally, okay? You can contact me at summerintuition.com. That is my link right below this video, summerintuition.com. Okay, you can contact me through there and set up a reading with me if that's something you like. And before you leave, make sure you give me the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you can get the notifications. You can get you can kind of keep connected to me to see more videos, okay? Take care, you guys. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye for now. And thank you.